pause this. I don't know what the settings were at. See if I can make this public. See if that'll work. That's how you do it. Okay. We'll be live in a second. We're going to start this going. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I got one in the room. Something's going on. We'll make it work. We're going to get some time for some people to get into the room, but I'm going to get this going. They got loose. Somebody's going to have to tell me why there's no accountability. They want to put all these regulations on truck drivers, and you got two barges that seem to be like they were almost aimed, and they got that going on. So somebody have to explain it to me. It looks just like Katrina. It was a barge that hit the levee before the flooding in Katrina too. I got links. I'll put some links up. Maybe it's difficult to see that for the light. It may not wind up being a good. Let me change the brightness on that. It's too bright. see they're showing all the flooding. Whether you want to believe it or not, that it's been caused by cloud seeding and stuff. I'll put a link to one of Mike Morales' videos. I'm going to put a link to his newest one and another one where he shows that they had a news report on regular news in Australia where the farmers are suing because they know for sure companies are cloud seeding. But now, the whole thing with the barges, you don't just lose a barge. They need to figure out what is the proper procedure to tie down a barge. What is the proper procedure, and how come 2 of them got loose and went straight to a dam? Evidently, yeah, my CB's still useful. Evidently, they thought they could send 2 barges and hit a dam and break it, but evidently it might take 4, right? Hence the song, if the levee breaks, I got nowhere to go. And they're fixing to show the other one. I'll put links to this. I got a link to the one in Katrina too, where they testified before Congress and they told them don't tell what time it was that it actually happened. And then they wanted to show the hole in the levee. They didn't show a barge hit it. That was Katrina. Show a link to this other one. This was by the AP. They hit the dam and it ate them up. Like I said, evidently they should have sent 4 if they wanted, or if whatever happened. Look, I'm just saying. But look, your great-great-grandfather, your grandfather, whoever was building that dam at the time, you can thank him for your lives that it didn't break the dam. There's already enough flooding. Salute to the bridge builders. My grandfather was one. He helped build the Trenton Makes World Takes Bridge. Now look at this. It swallows it. I'm not going to say it's still not a danger, them being down there, but they didn't break it. Just like before Katrina, where a barge hit the levee and it overflowed it. Listen, whoever the captain is of that ship, how come we don't hear ship names? How come we don't hear who's responsible for that ship? And how come it wasn't properly tied up? Yeah. Icon, that song, that's a house that fell because of the flooding. Icon, that song is If the Levee Breaks, I Got Nowhere to Go. I'll put a link up to it. It's a cover.
Song by song, I try and make it easier for anyone to get help.
See, hold tight.
Anxiety.
Let me get this set back up. Wait a second.
Panic.
That's what happens, man. Let me go back.
Don't want to talk about it.
Let me go back to the playlist here. This is the second one. That was the AP.
I bear it on a stage under a spotlight.
This is where they were loose and they knew about
What's
it.
your mission?
This is where they were loose and they knew about it beforehand. Enough time to send helicopters up, and people were on the shores watching them. That's all the flooding we're dealing with right now. And all those people downstream, they break the dam. It's not even going to slow the water down anymore. And it, like, It's already overflowing and flooding. So disappointing that our initiatives are well prepared for emergency like Katrina flooding. Well, the thing is, there's no reason for this to happen. They need to tie those barges down. I'm responsible for my vehicle and I'm over-regulated. Where's the regulation on barges? What is the proper procedure for locking them down? Who is responsible? What's the name of the ship? Every seafaring vessel has a number, okay? What's the name of the ship? You see what they're trying to do? Take a look. And then bridges will be floated up. Air pockets get up under them and they'll do like what happened on the I-10 twin span bridge. Water pushed air up under it and lifted the bridge up and dropped it down into the ocean. There was a truck driver that died on one of them bridges down there. Barges are hitting our bridges. Why? Why are bridges being hit by seafaring vessels? Who's responsible? Who's the captain? And why? A lot of people downriver, if some of these dams break, could be flooded and die in their sleep while they're in their houses. Look at all the flooding that's going on here. And now they're going to have barges hitting it? Yeah, I got you, Joe. He says, I know you're overregulated. I used to be a trucker. So they're fixing to show where it hit. That's a house, man. That's where people live. A whole community. We're not talking about just one place on the river. This is way off the banks. Yeah, because Cap can't read English. The captain can't read English, maybe. So, let's see where I'm at here. Somehow it went into the next one. Let's see. Turn this down a bit. I'm gonna kill this truck in a second. Got here. It's near Weber's Falls, Oklahoma. I'll put links up to this. I want to show this as close as I could, though. How are they tied together but not tied to anything else? Evidently, that's the one that was supposed to. I mean, look. Let's be real, people. Let's be real about stuff. Who owned the barges? Who were the captains? How are they tied that close together and sent like that? May never hear that, but I'd like to know the name of the person that built the dam. He's awesome. All of them, every worker in that place, saved lives by the way they built that structure. They're still down there. They're still under the dam. I'll let you watch the one for Katrina. I'll put a link up to that. I'll be leaving in a bit. I'll put up a playlist. I'll put a link to the playlist in the description. I just named it Damn. Should have put an end at the end of it. Swallowed it. Now check this out, people. You can look on YouTube and you can search Barge Hits Dam And there's hundreds of different cases where they're hitting them. Why? There's a video on where the firefighters, you got to watch about halfway through, where they say they couldn't tell the time that it hit and they couldn't tell this stuff to Congress, but on Katrina, but a barge hit the dam. It wasn't overrun. A barge hit the dam and made the break, and then after that there's a big old break in the dam. These dams can hold up to water. It can't hold up to these barges. Stop letting barges hit our dams. Stop letting barges hit our levees. That's what I got to say on that. I don't know if I can zoom in on this. I guess I can. I'll let you see it again. Flood instrumental, similar to Jars of Clay. Why is this happening? And how many people live downstream in all those houses? You need to check out a map. I would take a look at where I live. I don't know that this is going to do more damage, and at some point they're going to try to pull them up, I'm sure, but how? And I don't know if it's going to cause more damage under there or cause the water to go over. It didn't breach them completely. I don't know how much stress fracture cracks it caused. I wouldn't want to live south of that, really, or any dam right now. It's looking like they're all suspect. I'll be honest with you. Something's not right. All these barges hitting bridges and dams. A trucker drove off of one, I want to say it was before Katrina or during Katrina or whatever, when a span fell out. They had closed it after him or something. I don't think they ever found him. That's my remembrance of it. I could be wrong. So there's also another view of it. I set up a playlist. I'll put a link in the description.
Chairs close by.
Let's see. This is Katrina.
The firefighters say there's a reason you haven't heard their story so many months after the storm. The video they shot of the levee breach was used in the recently completed congressional investigation. And while they testified, they were told to stay
That's the
quiet
breach.
about what they saw until it was over. And they say what they saw wasn't what was being reported in those first few months. They knew the levees didn't overtop, which was initially thought.
They didn't overtop. They were hit by a barge right there. That's Hurricane Katrina.
Oh no, it certainly broke by 9 o'clock in the morning. Captains Helmers, Case, and Fincher combined have been in the department for 56 years. But it will be those first 5 days of Katrina they'll never forget.
The whole thing I took in kind of like a snapshot in my mind. You know, remember this because this is something you're going to remember the rest of your life.
Mike Goss, Eyewitness News, Night Watch.
The National Geographic Channel is doing a special called The Drowning of New Orleans, which includes the efforts of the New Orleans firefighters in this story. It airs Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the National...
Yeah. Well, see if my music and everything went up on this. See how that works. Something's going on with the audio now. It's supposed to be hooked up. Give this a second. It says connected. See what happens. There we go. No exit here, but I can want your money. Yeah, I hear you, Icon. We got to find out why these barges can't stay chained to wherever they're supposed to be. Man, did that last time. You'd think I would have learned, right? Turn that down. So, I'm just having a lunch break bringing it to you people. That's what happened. And I've got links. I'll open it up. I'll make it as unlisted. I'll put just for a link on that thing. I'll make it public. Why not? See if I can share it. Had to make it public to share it. I'm gonna change the description of this video. Still too bright. Those are 3 more. What, waiting to hit it next? Being pushed by a tug. Maybe he's trying to stop him from going downstream, I don't know, but oh, might be temporarily blocked. That's all right. Spotify that. I'll even change it up. Back to this. Let's see what we got. Here we go. I'm gonna get off this thing in just a few. Just wanted to show this. Shouldn't be happening. Really shouldn't. Get the audio right for this song. Hope everybody's doing good. Some serious issues in the world, man. It says heads up, we detect copyrighted audio, so I'm gonna beat that with Spotify, change it up, and if it cuts off my stream, is what it is. This was Katrina.
These men help an elderly woman escape the rapidly rising.
Just gonna turn the volume down on this. That's what it's gonna look like if they flood even more. It's already like that for a lot of people. Links in the description. Might want to watch the one where the firefighter's talking about he saw what happened, but then they show the break. They don't talk about it was a barge. We gotta stop these barges from hitting our stuff, people. I don't know who is the regulatory commission over the safety of seafaring vessels. They need an NTSB kind of a thing to check that out. 2 of them got loose. I like to know the names of the ships, names of the captains, names of the owner, who's insuring it, how they're going to get it back out of the water, what was on it, you know. We don't even know what was on them. Let's hope it wasn't nothing that's, if it gets in the water, it turns the water bad, right, people? Got to ask all the right questions. I was there helping out after Katrina. The state of Louisiana wouldn't let us in. Wouldn't let us leave past Mississippi. We would have got arrested if we would have went across from Mississippi into Louisiana. They had need for what we had, ice water, MREs, that kind of stuff, and morgue unit, all that. Look, for real, It was a political thing that kept us out of Louisiana. I was there. We were 600 strong on an airstrip waiting. In several places, more than that. I'm telling you. We could help Mississippi. I've got pictures I'm going to put up at some point. One of them says, thank you truckers for helping the people of Mississippi, because they found out we were hiding at. They found out we were at, and they put a sign out there, the people that live there. And we appreciated that sign from Mississippi. So people of Mississippi, we appreciate you too. I want you to know though, truckers try to help in the aftermath of this mess. And we were there. There was no one helped. We were there helping the whole time. They said that they were going to fix it from within. It was an internal problem and they were going to take care of themselves. The guy was on television saying that. I got a picture of that sign where the guy put it in his yard. Thank you truckers for helping the people of Mississippi. So very similar. They got to get these barges under control, and I'd like to know who it was that was supposed to be responsible for anchoring that ship or mooring it to a dock or whatever. If they don't fix it, it's going to continue. So at this point, everybody that's watching this stuff is just about hedging bets on which dam is going to break. Evidently, it was supposed to be that one. Anybody want to debunk that? Tell me why 2 ships hit it. Watch it be 4 next, right? Anybody with me on that? You know what I'm saying? The link in the description is to a playlist I set up. I just made public. You're welcome to check it out. People, stay safe. We'll be there when it's needed, but in this case, and when it hit the levee in Louisiana, that's unnecessary. Who's responsible? So, y'all stay safe. I'm about to start this thing up, get some air going. If you want to make a couple of comments, you can. I'll be out of here in a couple of minutes. But this is what's going on in your world. If you live anywhere south of those dams, downstream, whew, I'll tell you what. Craziness.
People don't want to talk about, so I share it.
That's where we were. Right there. And right there. So for people just coming in here, I'm gonna change that from the Katrina footage to back to the other because you won't understand unless you see it. But again, those are the two barges that were heading straight for, pointed right at the dam. You see that boat? Why was he there? Something needed to repower it. Three more with a tug. Usually they push two at a time, so I'd like to know where's another tug at that could have went after those other ones. A lot of the Midwest is still flooded so much that they are not going to be able to plant this year, period. The farmers aren't going to be able to plant. That's all the flooding of the houses. They're fixing to show the barges again. We'll get into it, if it will. Hang on. I want to show where it actually hits it again, and then this is from the AP. One barge sank and then the other one went after it. I'd like to know what's in them. Appreciate the thumbs up there, a couple of them, and I don't know if I missed anything. Let's see. Yeah. Where is this going to report on this? Okay, you think this is natural? No, natural, yeah. The water's natural. The ships are man-made and sent. It's a redo of Zeppelin. It's if the levee breaks. So, yeah, ZTE, I'm using this piece of shit just to run for a reason. Like I said, I got 3 devices, but I've got it blocked from doing anything. So it's only using that. Let me go back to it real quick and show the strike. And so this is near Weber Falls, Oklahoma. Mike Morales just did a video on it. I'm gonna put up a link to his. I put up a link in the description. You can check out all those links, share those links, share that playlist, share my video. I think they tried to kill the dam. I think the dam wasn't having it. Guess what? It takes 4 of them, not 2. Should have sent 4, right? Somebody's responsible. Somehow that happens. Somebody's the captain. Like to know what was on the manifest. Like to know who's the owner of the ship. Like to know who moored it or dropped the anchor. Who's responsible for it? Who's the captain? What's the name of the company? And like I said, more important than anything is what's going into the water right now. Fertilizer? Who knows? What's going in the water? And how is it that something goes and hits a dam? I mean, the people downstream, man, look. That's serious stuff, people. The flooding is enough. They don't need to break the dam. You see how much water it's stopping. Slowing down too. So who's responsible? And they knew that they were loose way back here. They had a boat riding next to it. They had time to put a helicopter in the air. Why couldn't they send a tug after it? What's protocol for shutting down a ship? Evidently it's the middle of the day. It's not like they went home at night to sleep and then get back on it. It's the middle of the day. How come 2 barges got loose in the middle of the day? Like I said, I think they need oversight. They need the NTSB, someone to be in some way giving out truth about this. If you want to say anything else, go ahead, and I'm going to get out of here. So and that's a house. Just the side of it fell off because of all the flooding. Like I said, that's crazy. What you want to bet those other 3 get loose off that tug? Who wants to take wagers on that? This is just a guy on the shore. Guy took his own video. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, what is this? No, this is a different one. That's the fire department guy. Where's the one that had the guy on the shore? Oh, I didn't add it to this playlist. But you can just Google barge hits dam and hundreds of them come up. Spill 3,800 tons. Wait, what? Fertilizer. What did I say? Watch it be some chemical fertilizer. Watch. Yeah. Or you put fertilizer question mark. 3,800 tons. 3,800 tons. That's just what they're saying is it's 3,800 tons. Let's see. Sorry, I just had to go through that 3 times. 3,800 tons. and they're calling it possibly fertilizer. Gotta put question mark on one of these. So that's just the rumor going around. It's like 3,800 tons of fertilizer. What does that do to the water? They talk about runoff. They worry about runoff off farmers. Farmers have to be careful. What about 3,800 tons of fertilizer directly in the water? What about that? Great. Man. There was another one of this too, but I don't know. I'll put that other link in there later. People I gotta ride. Man. Maybe this is the one too, because it's showing it just like that. Try to show as clear as possible here. There we go. I think this is maybe sped up a bit. That was it. So, I'm out of here, people. Y'all stay safe. Look at where you're at if you're downstream of some of this mess. Man, wow. I'm getting off this thing. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.